Hi everyone. Okay, so I am going to do our first video for Halloween this year. Well, I guess ever, considering I've never had a Halloween yet, have I? But anyways, I am making up meatloaf mice. I was gonna say mice rats, but mice and rats are two different things. Anyways, I shared the recipe yesterday on Facebook, so you guys may have already had a preview of what they're supposed to look like in recipe and whatnot, but I'm going to go ahead and get this started. I will put the ingredients that I'm mixing in or whatever across the bottom, because I'm not going to sit here looking at the recipe the whole time. I'm just going to start pouring and mixing, okay? Okay, so I've got the ground hamburger in here, and if you already have a recipe for meatloaf, just go ahead and go with your recipe, but I've never made meatloaf before, so I don't have a recipe, so I just went with the thing told me, and I've got a thing of meatloaf seasoning, which is probably going to be horrible because I think any pre-packaged seasoning usually is, but we'll see. So I'm going to dump that in there, an egg, probably should scrape the bowl, got some breadcrumbs, not breadcrumbs, I had a cheese, I don't have bread, oh well, I have bread, but not breadcrumbs, and an onion, well, half an onion, okay? You all look at the recipe when you're cooking. Don't look at me. Listen to me, but don't do what I say, maybe. I don't know. There. And now we mix it all together. This is the fun part, because you get to get messy. It's a mouse. It's a mouse. It's missing its ears and eyes, but it's a mouse. Okay, so I made that one before we started recording again, apparently, considering that you're coming in and now there's a mouse made. The recipe said to, take a 1/3 cup scoop and, pat, oh, this one's got a lot of onions in it. I didn't do very well mixing this stuff together, apparently. And it said to pat it down and then put cheese in it. And I don't know how many it was going to make. It just told me a cup of, cube cheese, and I didn't know how big the cubes were supposed to be. I looked at a YouTube video they had posted with the recipe, and the lady said it made 8. So I cut my block of cheese into 8 squares. Well, technically, hubby cut the cheese, but anyways.
Fart joke.
And then you're just supposed to mold it around. But then I end up with this, okay? So, just some more meat. This one's got a lot of onion in it. Oh well. Lose that onion. Go inside. And I'll just make its head look like a mouse. Okay? Is it looking like a mouse?
Yes.
Mouse. And then I think it's set into 4ths. So look, now it's got a tail. And we'll set them in here like this, so that way they have room to cook. Okay, so we've got the meatballs, well, meatloaf, mice balls made. We've got 3 cans of the tomato sauce. Mine wasn't the right sizes of cans, but, you know, it works. I need, however you say this, W sauce. This is about a tablespoon. Yeah, tablespoon. We'll just, probably would have been easier if I would have took the lid off. There, that should be good. A little extra. And I'm really hoping it said a cup of sugar. Yes, a cup of sugar. And then you mix it all together. And make a mess all over your phone. That part is necessary. Necessary. Can you, okay, so we pour this on, but I feel like I'm going to make a horrible mess if I try to pour this bowl over it. You know. Make sure the tops are covered, because, you know, who wants a bloody rat that's not bloody? Okay, they are covered, and I dumped the rest of the sauce in the thing like I was supposed to. And now I threw in the tinfoil. Is that big enough to? I think so. My arms in it. Oh, these are a little tall because they're touching the... I don't know how well this has to be covered. You know? This thing is just... You know, all over there. Good enough. Okay, they've been cooked. And I've added the ears, the eyes, and the whiskers, and you can sort of see tails coming off their butts. I don't know, my hamburger meat was really greasy apparently. As you can tell from me scooping them out of the dish, there's just grease all over the plate. So, you know, you might want to transfer them to one plate for them to cool a little bit more, and then from that plate pick them up and put them on the plate you're going to serve them off of or whatever. But other than that, they look okay. So, we're going to eat them, and then we'll talk some more. Okay, so we've tried the bloody mice rat things. Frankly, I didn't care for it, but that's because I didn't care. I'm very picky on my meatloaf. Yeah. I'm going to try it again. If I ever do, make it for a Halloween party or something, using my mother-in-law's recipe for meatloaf, because I really like her meatloaf. Hubby, on the other hand, he thought it was good. He really enjoyed it. He ate it. So, I don't know. It's, you know, if you have your own recipe for meatloaf, I would try it with that. And, you know, just putting the cheese in the middle and shaping the mice patties. But I don't know. I think it's fun if your kids eat meatloaf or whatever. You could probably even just make them as hamburgers and not even use, the meatloaf seasoning stuff. That'd probably be really good. But anyways, I hope you guys liked my first little Halloween-themed video. This week, I don't know what day these will be put up, okay? Let's see, today's Tuesday now. So maybe it'll be a Tuesday thing. I don't know. It'll just sort of happen whenever I cook, because I've got another thing to cook. So I guess look forward to that in the next, coming week. Yeah, well, you know, that's that, I guess. Alright, bye!